I'm Catherine Buckley and I'm a member of the Board of Credit Union. I'm the Secretary of the Board.
My name is Joe Tobin and I'm the Secretary of the Board Oversight Committee of Synergy Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Ray Clancy and I am currently a Director on the Board of Synergy Credit Union.
Hi, my name is Patrick Higgins and I was a former member of the Board Oversight Committee and member of the Board of Directors.
Hi, my name is Ray Alley. I'm from Tipperary. I'm living out in Ballydorgan near Fermoy, and I'm a member on the Board of Directors and the Nominations Committee.
My name is Trina O'Flynn and I'm a volunteer at Synergy Credit Union.
Synergy Credit Union is not a small institution that may be regarded by some. It is a credit union with assets of over 80 million and it has 17,000 members in branches in Watergrass Hill, Fermoy and in Cork City.
When you volunteer with Synergy Credit Union, you are totally supported with education needs. Anything that you feel that you are lacking or you need more education on, Synergy Credit Union fully commits to giving you that education. The training I've got has been of great advantage in my current job. It keeps me up to date on what's happening in the markets with investments. It really has a finger on the pulse with what's happening economically in Ireland at the moment and in Europe as well.
The education training is quite extensive. Obviously you get the training when you come into your role, which is great, so you know exactly what's going on in your board meetings. And then, for instance, you can go further. I went to UCC and did a certificate in credit union governance.
So we recognise that, and any training that somebody needs, it's available for them. And that might be in financial accounts, it could be in marketing, it could be in legal aspects of the credit union, it could be in HR. Wherever someone's interest lies, there's support there to get the training.
I got an opportunity when I joined the Board Oversight to go back and do a college degree in Credit Union and Cooperative Studies in UCC. So that was a 2-year programme, part-time at night.
With education, you can go up to as far as diploma. You can go to there's a graduate programme in UCC through Pathways. So if you're interested in law, marketing, accounts, whatever it is, the credit union will support you.
I think it looks very good on my CV. I know the current job I have, it was one of the reasons that I believe I got the job over other candidates, because I had the experience in a financial institution in dealing with accounts in real time, not just an academic qualification.
Well, my day job is little kids. I think from my perspective, and I suppose that's being at home with the kids a lot of the time, it's very important to me that that the work that I've done in the past and the training I've had and education I've had, that's still being used, and that there isn't a big gap between when I gave up work and when I go back. So the credit union fills that gap for me, because I'm able to apply what I learned and continue learning. And so it's very positive for me. For my CV, there's something still happening on that side of my life.
I suppose one of the major projects that I was involved in was the transfer of engagement with St. Patrick's in Cork, and that involved bringing a new credit union into the Synergy family and now having our expansive range of facilities in Cork City, Watergrass Hill and Fermoy. So I was involved in that, and that was a great project to be involved in.
Projects that I have been involved in are the current account implementation. We also had a transfer of engagement when St. Patrick's joined Fermoy Credit Union, becoming Synergy Credit Union.
One project we did, which people probably wouldn't associate with the credit union, was Let's See You Cooking, and it was all about learning how to cook healthy meals for your family on a budget. And we're hoping to run a mental health awareness night, so to get people in to give a talk, because we know that it's unfortunately a big problem in our society, and again we want to help that area.
I've been working on launching and introducing its new current account facility, and that has been very interesting to be a part of, and there are mergers and expansions as well.
What type of volunteers are we looking for? We're not just looking for accountants, solicitors or graduates, but they're very welcome to come. But we're looking for people who are honest, reliable, with a good sense of judgment that will serve our 17,000 members.
We want people with good listening skills and that are willing to learn new skills going forward.
I think the main thing is that you have an interest in your community and that you want to be involved in something. People who are passionate. If you have an interest in financial services, that's great, but even if you don't, it's something that you will get training in and you will get experience in. I didn't have a lot of experience in financial institutions when I started, and now I work as an accounts administrator, so you never know.
Anyone who has that interest in the community is first and foremost very important, but anyone who has that natural curiosity in education, particularly in business, finance, accountancy, banking, you don't have to be You don't have to be qualified in these areas, but you can come in, join, contribute, and receive training in those areas.
Yeah, I got an opportunity to go to the World Credit Union conference, which was in Singapore last year, and that was a huge networking opportunity, which brings all the credit unions of the world together in one place, and that's an annual event. But I had an opportunity of travelling last year to represent the National Supervisors Forum.
Definitely go ahead and do it. It's a great opportunity, one that you wouldn't find anywhere else. I mean, in what other walk of life would you walk in, be offered all the training you need, be offered a position on a board table where you can have a say, where you learn what to do, where you're brought along and taught, and to be able to give that time and see such an impact on your community. It's really, I mean, I don't think there's anything that parallels it really, and I mean, I've gotten so much out of it over the years.
It's a good opportunity to give something back to your local community. The credit union has been built up by local volunteers over the years, and I think it's an opportunity to come in and keep the movement alive, because we are facing challenging times in the credit union movement, and the credit union movement needs you locally as a volunteer.
I've gained massively out of it. I've gained friends, I've gained experience, I've gained something I can put on my CV, I've gained a feeling that I'm part of the community in Fermoy. So I would definitely say try it, and I think it's something that you will definitely benefit from, and going forward something you can look back on and say that you were part of something.
We've made lots of friends, people you meet and you become friendly. You see them regularly, you see them on a monthly basis, but you also see them in between as when you're members of the committees.
At national level, I've met from the ILCU to the Credit Union Managers Association to the Department of Finance. I've been around all those places over the last 4 or 5 years, and I met some great friends.
I have, down through the years, yeah, from people I probably wouldn't have met otherwise and wouldn't have become friends with, because I wouldn't have had an opportunity to get to know them. But it's so interesting. You're sitting around a board table and your friends out, you know, your friends, you have to get to know someone. You come into the board and everyone has an opinion and everyone has a right to that opinion, and you need to respect that opinion. You need to listen to it, and if the decision goes against what you say, then that's the way it is, and you just have to accept it. And that's a great learning experience. And you walk out the door and you're still friends. You know, you accept that everyone has a right to their opinion, so you have a lot of respect for the friends that you make in the credit union.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome and take a seat.